involved with the Bronx Burners through a friend who I met while running, and she started getting involved with the Burners and was like, I think this is your speed, you should come out. And eventually I got out there and I never looked back. I was a blossoming runner. I was training for the New York City Marathon. So I ran the New York City Marathon before I ever came to a Burners practice, which I guess qualifies me as a runner, but I'm much more of a runner now. And I came out to a practice at the Armory, actually. It was the winter. And that was maybe the scariest thing I've ever done in my life, was trying to run at the Armory because I'm not fast. And that was like running into moving traffic. But I still wanted to keep coming out because the community vibes were just so intense and the support was unlike any other group I had run with. And then when I started learning more about the mission and the work that they do with youth, I was like, okay, this is where we're gonna really mesh, because I have kids. I run an after-school program in the South Bronx, and they needed more kids. So when spring rolled around, I actually started a running club at my after-school program for 8th graders, and I targeted a very small amount of them that I thought would benefit from running for all the different reasons people benefit from running, right? For physical benefit, mental benefit, the social benefit. And so we brought these kids out, and I said, I wanna get you out here every week with the Burners. We partnered with a couple other clubs, with Dykeman, with We Run Uptown. We went to all these different clubs each week and just got them running, walking. Some of them were just walking, and that was a great start. By the end of the season, they did a 5K, and they did one of the New York Roadrunners, Rising Roadrunners, timed races, like mile races at the Queens 10K. And it was just kind of amazing to watch the journey. And that was it. I was sold on the Burners. I was sold on bringing running to, young adults, and that's it. That's what she wrote,
As a fellow person from the Bronx, I appreciate you actually doing like these type of community things.
Yeah.
Because when I was younger, I didn't really have as much exposure to running.
Yeah.
But I think a group like the Bronx Burners, having the advocacy for those kids, having an outlet for those kids is like amazing. Because some of these kids don't have that sort of like outlet, especially for after school where you don't know what you may be missing out if you never had that exposure. So I think it's amazing that you do the after school program with the Burners.
Thank you, yeah. Yeah, it was great because I got to see each kid go through a journey. And I think, the most profound, prolific journey was Caitlin, who I know came out here to run with Paul earlier this week. First of all, I've known her since she was 5, and I don't think I heard her ever speak more than like 5 words until she was in 8th grade and we started doing this together. She was very shy, reserved. And I remember one day we were doing speed workout and she had to pull off to the side and was really gassed. I talked to her and she was like, I really want to do this. I want to be good at this. And I was like, all right, then let's go. You gotta grind through here. I'm gonna meet you where you are and get you where you want to be. And I swear I've never met a child with as much grit as Caitlin, because she, by the end of the season, was ripping. Her first 5K blew my PR for a 5K out of the water, her first one. Not that I'm particularly fast, but she's a fast kid. And she's just so determined, and we found a passion. And it was just amazing to get her in with the Burners and let her discover a passion at a young age and really see her evolve. I've always been drawn to working with kids. I was just telling Giuseppe, even when I was a kid myself, I worked with kids. I was in high school, working at summer camps, middle school, babysitting little kids. I think I'm just a big kid at heart, so I connect well with that. I've always been very service-driven and wanting to do for other people and for community in particular. And so, I've been working in youth development for over 12 years. And this was just, like I said, it's like the merging of 2 passions, because really found running was my 3rd space, was my other community besides home and work. And this allowed me to strengthen that even more. And I'm really excited and thrilled to be here today on this treadmill, which is not something I usually say about treadmills, because Paul came out here on a mission to bring visibility to the work that we're doing in the Bronx and to our mission. And he showed up for us. So I want to make sure that we're showing up for him when he can't be here. And so we're showing up for the Bronx, we're showing up for the community, but we're showing up for Paul too. Knowing that Caitlin sees me in the same way that I see her is instrumental and absolutely just keeps driving me along. Like, you know, if she says that I inspired her and introduced her to running, she inspired me. She inspires me every day to know that I can, like, to really see the payoff of the impact that you can make. You know, I work with over 400 kids a day, and I'm pretty good at knowing most of their names. But at the end of the day, there's going to be a bunch of faces that I don't really know, you know, and it's nice to know that I really imprinted on someone and that she imprinted on me too. She's a special kid.
It's not about one person, it's not about two people, it's about the city coming together to accomplish something great. Bronx Burners, we need people here, 137 West 19th Street. Let's get it.
We're here to hit 700 miles with Paul, and you know, we're doing it 1 mile at a time.